Goa, a place of celebration where cultures from the east meets the west, a land where the sun, the sea and the sand create magic, where an enchanting brew of history filters down to an engaging culture, where creative minds dance to the flow of the shores like the TSC, where, be it rain or shine, the energy on the streets never die, where there is a delicious platter for both your soul and your palate. And finally, Goa is the land where quality finds a natural expression, where aesthetics are defined. As Goa gears up for the 49th International Film Festival of India, here is your invite to be a part of a journey of celebrating the joy of cinema and filmmaking.
IFFIच्या फाटभुंयेर एक हांगा फुटबॉला खातीर एक स्पेशल फिल्म फेस्ट ऑर्गनायज जाल्लो आसा तो सेरेंडिपिटी आर्ट्स फेस्टिवलाच्या लोकांनी केला आनी तातूंत वेगवेगळ्या कंट्रींतल्यान फिल्म्स आयल्या, वेगवेगळी शॉर्ट फिल्म्स आयल्या, ओरिजिनल अकाउंट्स आयल्या, फिक्शनलायज्ड मुवीज आयल्या आनी हातूंतल्यान फुटबॉल हांगा सेलेब्रेट करतात. जगाक एक युनिफायींग फॅक्टर जर एक स्पोर्ट जर नांव दिवपाचें म्हणलें जाल्यार ताका तो फुटबॉल थारतलो. आनी ह्या फिल्म फेस्टाचे कॉन्सेप्ट आमकां बरे भशेन एक्सप्लेन करतले यान थिलमॅन श्वाब आमच्या बरोबर आसा. Mr. Yan, how did this idea come about of celebrating football here as part of the IFFI?
Well, Panjam turned 175 years this year, I've been told, and Serendipity Arts Festival meant to celebrate that with a free screening of football films for the football mad Goans, I'd been told, and
right.
I was asked to create a football film program for 6 days, and I started work, and now we bring in the harvest, so to say.
There are various short films from various parts of the world, so how special are these films, and what message are these various films gonna give it to the Goans and all Indians as well?
Well, all of the films I would claim are special in one way or another. The short films just as the long films, and if there's a common thing they all have in common together, and that they show football is a beautiful thing. To live football is to lead a beautiful life. So Football, a Beautiful Life is the title of our program.
Which would be the pick of the film here as part of this festival?
I couldn't pick a single film, you know. I always compare it to if you have children and you have several children and someone would ask you what is your favorite child, right, then you wouldn't name one of your children, you wouldn't do so. And so I wouldn't like to pick one of the films that I love all as if these films were my children.
Absolutely. We see a lot of documentary films as well, and there are real accounts as well, and mockumentary as well. So how is the experience of these filmmakers or producers in producing these films? What are the difficulties they handle, or the challenges they face in making these films?
This actually you could ask one of the producers, Alan Seif, who's just walking past here, because he might explain better what his difficulties had been to produce Lebanon Wins the World Cup. I can tell you that it's a different task to produce a football fiction film or a football documentary film, of course. And of course also our short films might be just short films, but 2 of them were filmed in just 1 take. So this is a difficult task, you know, and of course to have a big major production for a major studio of 120-minute film is also a difficult task. So the difficulties are different, but all films might have been difficult to produce.
What's your message to the Goan fans? And this is just the 2nd day of this film fest. So what would you like to tell them and appeal to them to come out and enjoy football on screen?
Well, to the football fans in Goa today, I might say that don't be sad about last night's match.
Right.
Bengaluru might have been the luckier team, but well, get consolidated with football by coming here, watch our films. Get your head up again, and you're going to beat Bengaluru again, and it's not the last match day of the season, so keep calm and collected, and you're going to win again.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for talking to us.
Thank you for having me.
واحد يشوف صاحبه ميت مشقفين وشقف، يعني خلقان انت وياه، متربى انت وياه، بيموت ابو ساعه او ساعتين، بده يجن الواحد.
وحضرنا الماتش بتذكر.
So the game gets underway. To an enormous roar from the crowd in the Stadium.
القصف هدي بشكل مفاجئ، يعني كانوا حتى يمكن الجيش الإسرائيلي بده يحضر الماتش مش بس احنا.
Pushing the ball forward to Zika off what a turn. He threw Gentile. Socrates is in here. It's there. Socrates scored the goal that sums up the philosophy of Brazilian football. Down to play when you
أول ماتش حضرته بتذكر ماتش إيطاليا برازيل.
البرازيل من زمان 1982 1986 سقراط زيكو معروفين البرازيل، البرازيلي كان يعطوا لهلا ولا بعدين من قبل اقوى لعيب بالعالم البرازيل. اللبنانيين بيموتوا بالفوتبول. تلاقي الاعلام الالماني البرازيلي الايطالي.
اللبناني عايش هون تحت ضغط كبير، ضغط نفسي وضغط حياتي وضغط اجتماعي وضغط اخلاقي. يمكن تيجي فترة مونديال للبناني يعبر عن فرح معين بداخلته، ينفس عنه.
هون معروفين بين المانيا والبرازيل اللبنانيين.
يعني اللبنانيين متعصبين للبرازيل اكثر من البرازيليين نفسها، والالمان نفس الشيء.
لقيت في تواصل بيني وبينه، لقيته شاب ما عنده العنصرية الطائفية، انبسطت أنا وياه بحديثه وانبسطت بحديثي.
بتذكر منيح ب 82 وبرجع عليها الفترة وقت ماتش البرازيل وإيطاليا، لأنه كان مهم كتير. القصف وقف من جانب إسرائيل لأنه كانوا عم يحضروا الماتش مثلك مثله. يمكن فقدت الشعور يومتها. 7-1 على أرضك تخسر، كان في عار، يعني هزيمة العار بسموها.
هي من البرازيل يلي كنت أنا أعرف. هاي البرازيل كان عمري 18 سنة 16 سنة. It's fucked up, I don't believe it.
اللبناني بطبعه بحب يدور على بطل على طول. كثير ناي، عندي أحلام، عندي حتى هذه الأحلام ما كانت لإلي بس، كانت أحلام لغيري. خسرت كل شيء، حتى خسرت نفسي، خسرت إنسانيتي.
We have with us Alan Saif, the producer of short film Lebanon Wins the World Cup. He's also the composer of music for this particular film. So thank you for talking to us. How was your experience of making this film?
Hi, first of all, thank you very much for having me. Well, I can say this is a film that was produced like 3 years ago, and it was made with a very low budget, so that means it was made with a lot of love.
Yeah.
So that's why I invite everyone to come and see it. It's about the intersection between war and football. You know, we had a civil war in Lebanon, so it's a story of two ex-fighters from the civil war who actually share. They were enemies during the civil war, and they share a big passion for football. So this film is about those two characters meeting each other during the World Cup 4 years ago, 2014. Yeah.
Football in our part of the world is very comfortable. People are very comfortable playing it. But I understand the countries which have war in their countries, and football means a lot more to them. The hunger that they have for football, the passion that they have. Could you just explain to us how challenging it is to film those emotions in this film?
Yeah. Well, basically, the basic idea of the film, when we had the idea initially, it was to do a little portrait about Beirut. There's a phenomenon in Beirut about football, is that people actually support teams that are like miles away, like hundreds, thousands of miles away from Lebanon. And the first thing what we noticed, like, why do people? I mean, we have two major schools of football. We have like people who support Brazil, people who support Germany. And so we noticed, like, we went digging into the reasons why people actually love those two teams, and they go crazy. So every year during the World Cup, you feel like as if Lebanon is playing or is winning, and Lebanon has never been close to actually be part of the World Cup. So this film is partly about, about this matter. You know, we investigate a little bit about this phenomenon. Yeah.
It's been wonderful talking to you, sir. Good luck to you in your future endeavor.
Thank you very much.
So there you are. This is really a special film fest which is taking place simultaneously to IFFI. The venue here is the Art Park just opposite to the IFFI headquarters of the old GMC precinct. So I hope all our Goans will come out in big numbers and get their kids here to enjoy these films on football. And they are not really a commercial films. They are very close to real account of films, real taste of the passion of football. So हांगा येवपाकूय कोणाक डेलिगेट कार्डाची गरज ना, कसले इनवाइट गरज ना. सगळ्यांनी येवं येता. सांजे 7:00 ही पिक्चरां सुरू जाता. थोडी शॉर्ट फिल्म्स आसात, थोडी फूल लेंथ फीचर फिल्म्स आसात, आनी हो फेस्टिवल 27 तारखे मेरेन चलतलो. सो हांगा येवन सगळ्यांनी फुटबॉल फेस्टिवल पळोवचो अशी आमी तुमकां मेसेज दिता.
So Ulysses Rosell is an award-winning Argentinian filmmaker with 12 feature films to his credit. He is here at IFFI. Both of them are here at IFFI for their film To the Desert. I hope at least some of you would have watched the film. And the actor of the film and also wife of Mr. Rosell, Valentina Bessi, she is also with us. She's an Argentinian Andia Duarte and okay, fine. And El Bouquet, right? Yes, they have been well received critically. And talking about the film, I will give a short brief. To the Desert film, it revolves around Julia, a casino employee, and Gwenfor, a Welsh descendant, who promises her an administrative position at the oil company where he works. And later on, what starts out as a morning appointment becomes a nightmarish journey in the middle arid landscape of Patagonia. So this is just a short introduction. I would now request Ulysses Rosell to please share your thoughts.
This is our first time in India, so we travel about more than 30 hours to be here. And I was sleeping just yesterday, and today I take a walk, so I'm very impressed, but I don't have much more to say. But I feel very happy to be here, and today it was a very intense experience to be at the theater on our screening, and it's a beautiful surprise. The theater was full, okay. And we have some very beautiful compliments from
okay.
the people.
Okay. And what inspired?
After 10 years living together, we decided we should do something more than have a baby and, and a family. Because she's an actress and me, I'm a director, so we decided it's time to do something new.
Okay.
and I read in a newspaper a story, a true story about a kidnap that happens in her city. Valentina is from Patagonia.
Okay.
And Trelew, that is the name of her birthplace.
Okay.
Is 2,000 kilometers away from Buenos Aires.
Okay.
So that was an opportunity for me to get involved in this crazy landscape that is Patagonia, very exotic for us.
Okay.
I don't think so. Maybe if we need it, we don't ask for. But it's Argentina. It's a place where you can take these permissions, but yourself. I want to shoot in an isolated place, 2,000 kilometers away from Buenos Aires. Nobody is going to be there just to watch what you are doing. And
Question was, how are these houses abandoned? Because no one was there. Have they left that and gone, or what has happened to those houses, being the old ones?
with the
Houses there, who has abandoned it and why is it abandoned?
and these are real places. I mean, they are really abandoned, and because of there was ¿cómo se dice? An eruption of a volcano. I don't know. Volcanic eruption. Thank you. 20 years ago, and this finished with the ¿cómo se dicen? Ovejas. Sheep. Well, yeah, thank you again. With the sheep. So all these places close, and now you can go with a truck, just going inside everywhere, and these are the real conditions. I mean, we didn't add nothing for the scenes. We just go there and shoot, and you find the furniture and the spoons, and that's all real. So in a way, for us, it's a kind of documentary approach.
Does the female character who has been kidnapped,
Yes.
is she completely sure that she doesn't want to be in that situation? Because there is no violent emotion that comes through, with the exception of one scene.
Es una situación muy difícil en la que se encuentra ella.
It's a very difficult situation.
Al principio quiere escapar,
At the beginning, she wants to leave.
pide auxilio a gritos,
She asks for help.
deja su cadenita por si alguien la busca, la encuentra,
She leaves her
Yes.
necklace. Yes.
pero se da cuenta que es imposible escapar, es encerrada afuera.
But she realized that it's impossible to escape because she is, ¿cómo se dice? Trapped, but in the
Yes.
yes,
Pero con el tiempo,
in an open place or what?
yes,
Yeah.
con el tiempo va modificando, va cambiando. ¿Cómo se dice? Se va salvajizando,
But
primitivizando.
In the development of. Yes, I know his this answer because she told a lot of times that she can't act and a syndrome. She can play only characters, not
Claro.
not syndromes. I don't know.
Yes. Yes. Sí.
Classical
sí.
answer.
Es difícil de explicar.
Again, it's very difficult to explain.
Creo que, por un lado, alejarse de la civilización, alejarse de las miradas ajenas.
She believes that to be away from civilization, away from other.
Yes.
Yes.
And viajar en el tiempo.
And in a way to travel in time.
Hacen que su personalidad cambie, se modifique.
Has a consequence in his character, in his ways.
Es difícil, ¿no?
But at the same time, she depends on him to
Yes.
survive,
Yes.
and that's crucial.
That is a reality,
in
yes.
the relation. If he dies, she dies too. So she needs him, and that's the idea of the plot of the relation.
Ella lo necesita para vivir. En un punto surge cierta admiración por él.
In a way, she starts to admire him.
Admire, yeah.
Porque sabe sobrevivir en la nada.
Because he knows how to survive in the middle of nothing.
Pero también se da cuenta que puede morir con él. Es como si es un bruto.
But at the same time, she realized that she can die in his hands because she's very rude. He's very rude.
Pega a una persona en la cabeza.
He's the kind of man who
rude
fight
man.
with another one and almost kill someone just for a stupid fight.
Ahí está la contradicción de sus emociones.
And here is the contradiction in her emotions. I'm very happy when they they said that we were invited to come here because you can imagine you don't have the opportunity to go to the other side of the world all the time. So this is an opportunity for us just to know a different culture, and that's a thing that we really appreciate, and we will be thanks for with the festival for a long time.
Okay.